Tonight on Fox 43 News at 10.
Okay, Anita, let's get your weight.
Anita Bowers is a 63-year-old woman who's battled with her weight much of her life. Our camera was in the operating room as she underwent gastric bypass surgery.
We want to improve their quality of life more so than the weight loss. We all talk about the weight loss, but we want to get them off all their medications and get them back to a healthier lifestyle.
Now, 5 months after the surgery, we visit Anita again.
I'm down 3 sizes in my jeans already.
Anita has lost a lot of weight, but she's also exercising regularly.
You're back to go.
And meets with a counselor to help change her eating habits.
It's just a wonderful feeling losing weight. And I get weighed every week, and every week I'm down.
It's not just the physical changes.
Fox 43's Kevin Johns tells us how the surgery is helping Anita in ways beyond the weight loss. Jesus, take the wheel. American Idol winner Carrie Underwood is flying high with a new record of country music. How the record is doing and when she will star in her own TV special. Snow is expected to arrive in our area just in time to complicate holiday travel plans. It certainly feels cool enough for snow outside tonight.
And that's right, and by this time tomorrow, well, parts of Pennsylvania could see the first snow of the season. Jim is standing by with the details with the Fox First Forecast. Jim?
Yeah, if you've been dreaming of a white Thanksgiving, well, maybe your dreams may come true. We have a storm system that's heading our way. We'll get to the exact impact, how that storm will be on our area. But first, hey, let's do some reminiscing. We'll take you back when we had our first threat of snow last year. Now, this is York Township, and it was December the 19th. Just enough snow to cause highways to be just a little bit glazed. And, of course, on the 19th, well, that meant that it was a problem for holiday shopping in December. But this snow that's coming our way, well, this one is coming on Thanksgiving. Let's take a look at the impact of the storm. When? Well, between Wednesday, tomorrow night at midnight, through 1 o'clock on Thanksgiving Day. And the impact level, we have it just a little bit above minor. We have it even further back if it hadn't been that it was going to happen on Thanksgiving. So a lot of people traveling on unfamiliar highways. So, but still kind of a minor impact. A dusting, if you're in York County, Lancaster County, mountains north of Harrisburg, maybe tops would be 3 inches. So a dry, fluffy snow and one that'll easily be broomed and brushed away. There you see the storm right now. Well, this is not the storm coming our way. This is a lake effect snow. The storm that we're talking about is still out in the Great Lakes. We'll talk more about that coming in with a 70, but windy overnight, 26 to 29 by daybreak, and then throughout the day tomorrow, well, it's still going to be windy, but we'll start off windy and cold, 27, and more on the 7-day coming up a little bit later.
All right, thanks, Jim.
Well, as Jim mentioned, some of that wintry weather may complicate Thanksgiving travel plans.
That's right, especially for those of you heading north and west of Harrisburg tomorrow night. Fox 43's Josie Sturman is live in Dauphin County with how PennDOT is preparing. Josie.
Heather, as Jim mentioned, Mother Nature has a funny sense of timing. We could get some snow right in the middle of the holiday rush. That could mean some big travel headaches, but PennDOT says it's ready with relief. Dig out your shovels and dust off those snow blowers because the white stuff is on its way back.
I wish it would stay away.
I like the look of it. I think it makes everything look so pretty. Now, I don't like driving in it.
Well, that could be a problem. Although forecasters say there's no blizzard on the way, drivers could still be dealing with snow on the highways just in time for that trip to Grandma's house for turkey and stuffing.
I think it's pretty bad timing for me because I'm going to be driving to New York, and I know snow only gets worse.
But PennDOT spokesman Richard Garchinsky says crews in our area have done their homework in preparation for any snow we might get.
The first storm of the season is always anxious. You know, you don't know whether you've prepared enough for it or not, but you know, we have a very good group of people here. We're ready for the storm no matter what happens.
And they're actually more ready than in years past thanks to some new equipment. PennDOT's Dauphin County crews have 7 new trucks and 3 new loaders at the ready. Plus, they'll have access to this new 10,000-ton salt storage facility in Londonderry Township. It's a regional station other counties can also use, although many folks are hoping they won't need it this time around.
We'll just have to wait and see what happens.
Now, the snowy weather does add another wrinkle here at PennDOT, especially this time of year, because obviously the plow drivers have their own families, their own Thanksgiving plans. But I'm told that the people here are just so dedicated that many of them call off their holiday plans and they stick around to make sure we can get where we want to go. And as you can see on this blade right here, they say, let it snow. They're telling Mother Nature, bring it on. In fact, I think they actually want the snow and they enjoy it. Live in Susquehanna Township, Dauphin County, Josie Sturman, Fox 43 News at 10.
Well, tomorrow is traditionally the busiest travel day of the year.
And the airports are usually pretty busy as well. But as Fox 43's Laurie LaMonica reports from Harrisburg International Airport, some travelers may not make it to their destination with everything they've packed.
Everything you pack to take on a plane is going to be investigated. Your check-in bags go through state-of-the-art equipment, your carry-ons through a security checkpoint. If you have anything like this with you, it may not go for the ride.
You've got to be smart about it. I mean, don't try to sneak something on board because it was a memento, or ship it. It's easy. You're going someplace, put it in an envelope and ship it.
This 58-pound box is filled with items confiscated in just the last month. If people would have packed this stuff in their checked bag, it would have been fine. It's not the airport making the rules, it's the Transportation Security Administration. Anything sharp that could become a weapon is prohibited on your carry-on bag. And the most recent no-no, cigarette lighters. They can't go on the plane, period.
We just want to make it easier for people to get on the aircraft. When they leave here, they know everything's been searched, they're secure, they can get to their destinations and enjoy their Thanksgiving.
Don't bother wrapping presents. TSA officials will just unwrap them to check out what's inside.
Whether we agree with it or not, whether we think they've gone overboard and become a crazy state of affairs for Americans to be subject themselves to this kind of pat-downs and everything else, it is the state of the law.
In Lower Swatara Township, Dauphin County, Laurie LaMonica, Fox 43 News at 10.
For more information on what you can and cannot bring on board an airplane, you can go to our website, fox43.com, and click on news links.
Well, tonight, Kara Bordon says she had nothing to do with the shooting death of her parents. Bordon's attorney says Kara did not know David Ludwig was going to come over to her home and shoot Michael and Catherine Bordon on November 13th. The statement comes one day after prosecutors dropped kidnapping charges against Ludwig, saying Kara Bordon left willingly with him after the shootings. Court papers indicate Kara wanted to, quote, get as far away as possible, get married, and start a new life. David Ludwig remains in jail without bail.
Police say a 5-year-old Dauphin County boy brought a gun, an unloaded magazine, and handcuffs onto his school van this morning. The South Hanover elementary student was the only one on the van when he showed the driver what he had in his backpack. Well, the driver ended up taking the boy to state police.
The child had no intent to use it in a dangerous way. It's just the fact that it was in his possession that caused us great concern. How did he get the weapon? How was it accessible to him?
Police were talking to the child's parents. The Dauphin County District Attorney's Office is determining if there are any charges to be filed. Tonight, the fate of an Adams County Police Department is under some thorough discussion. As we first told you last night, the Eastern Adams Regional Police Department could be disbanded. Fox 43's Jamie Garland is live at the Irishtown Fire Company in Oxford Township to tell us the status. Jamie.
Well, Heather, a public meeting was held here at the fire company tonight. It ended about a half an hour ago. You can see there are still some people here talking about what they heard. Now, this room was filled with literally hundreds and hundreds of people. They wanted to come out to find out why the police department could be disbanded and to tell their elected officials just how they feel. One by one, people sign in, both to listen and speak out. At issue, the Eastern Adams Regional Police Department. It covers 2 townships and the borough of New Oxford. Currently, the police union contract is under arbitration, and leaders from the township and borough say they'll have to raise property taxes to pay police wages and insurance.
What we're concerned about is the numbers. What it comes down to is what it could be costing each municipality. And can people afford that?
If arbitration goes in favor of the police union, a rough estimate shows taxpayers would pay an additional $50 over the next 3 years. For taxpayers here, many say that's money well spent.
And I tell you, I'd rather pay more taxes and have a safe place to live, and I just hope you don't go the other way. I don't know how a community can do without the local police force.
But there are some folks on fixed incomes.
There's a lot of those people out there are senior citizens, and we can't afford tax increase.
Also at issue, state police coverage. If local police are disbanded, troopers will provide coverage. One concern is response time.
I just don't see the state, nothing against them, but being able to make that response time the local office.
And the majority of the people here tonight are in support of the police department. They want it to stay just how it is. Now, no decisions were made tonight. It will be up to each municipality to decide where they want to go from here. And keep in mind, this is all happening just as the arbitration process is beginning, and it hasn't even actually begun yet, so we still have some time, and the numbers discussed here tonight are just estimates. Live in Oxford Township, Adams County, I'm Jamie Garland, Fox 43 News at 10.
In Harrisburg, state lawmakers have made no progress on a property tax solution yet. A second attempt in as many days to push through property tax cuts before the legislature's Thanksgiving break stalled in the House of Representatives. Democrats peeled off Republican votes to block an attempt to offset the cuts with a sales tax on clothing. A vote on a competing Republican proposal in the Senate was pushed back until after Thanksgiving. Local charities are struggling to make ends meet this holiday season because of a food shortfall.
And to make matters worse, the demand for food has gone up more than previous years. Fox 43's Jennifer Sherlock has more from the York Rescue Mission on how you can help restock the shelves.
York County charities are in great need of more food this holiday season. The York Rescue Mission provides 10 to 15,000 meals a month in October, November, and December. But food is beginning to run out.
One of the main reasons why we're a lot lower is when Hurricane Katrina hit, we sent down 4 tractor-trailer loads down to the Gulfport. And so it took us from a 3-week food supply down to a 3-day food supply.
And that's panicking workers at the rescue mission.
We're hurting right now because now we have to feed stuff in boxes for 1,700 people. That takes a lot of food.
Typically around this time of year, these shelves are packed with food. So much so you usually can't see through to the other side. That's why the rescue mission needs your help to stock up again.
A lot of people are hurting. A lot of people are laid off. A lot of families. And that's where it really hurts.
The hunger pains are even greater this year.
It makes me nervous because I know that the need is great and it's continuing to be. I mean, we're feeding a lot of people. We're seeing a lot of more people who are coming to just supplement a meal.
Rising heat and gas prices are part of the reason people have less to shell out for a nice meal.
If they could only help.
In York, Jennifer Sherlock, Fox 43 News at 10.
And if you'd like to donate food, you can drop off items at any M&T Bank branch in York County, any Turkey Hill Minute Market, or you can drop food off at the York Rescue Mission located at 367 West Market Street in the city of York. Items like canned fruit, vegetables, and spaghetti are especially needed.
Well, he has been held in prison for 3 years without being charged until today. The federal charges filed against the dirty bomb suspect Jose Padilla. That's coming up.
Plus, who's behind the book called Your Daddy Kills Animals in an attempt to turn youngsters into vegetarians.
And the president pardons these birds where marshmallow and yam will live out their lives. As Fox 43 News at 10 continues.
Sex in the City. It's not about sex, it's about...
I'm in love. I'd like to move in.
I figure I'm gonna need about half this space.
You're getting engaged! I saw the ring and I threw up.
He's not the guy for you.
I'm pregnant. Maybe I'm just not a baby person. My friendships are important to me. How do you feel about soulmates?
After a while, you just want to be with the one that makes you laugh.
It's not about sex, it's about life. Sex in the City, all week long. Every night at midnight on Fox 43.
This is 105.7 The X.
I'm Nipsey. I'm Earl.
And I'm Jen Shade.
The People's Morning Show is coming out.
We're going to come out and we're going to meet all of you one by one. We get real people and a real show.
It's about real people.
The goal is to become a household name like Spatula.
Real fun.
I mean, we have as much fun as it sounds like we're having.
Yeah. Payday's 15th and the last day of the month.
The People's Morning Show. Listen to 105.7 The X with Nipsey, Earl, and Jen Shade.
James Brown feels good, where he handed out free turkeys for Thanksgiving. With a side of soul from the Godfather himself. Still to come on Fox 43 News at 10.
Friday is the Bed and Furniture Warehouse Home for Thanksgiving 5-year zero financing.
Bed and Furniture Warehouse, values you can live with.
I represent Private Lines, this area's personal dating service. We have a private call feature where you can connect live with other members safely. Browsing is always free, 24 hours a day. So call us. You're going to have a lot of fun.
Fox 43 and Subway have joined forces to protect your kids. Together, we provide Safekeeping, our free ID kit for children. It holds important information about your child in case of an emergency. Keep watching Fox 43 or go to our website for upcoming safekeeping events. From Subway and Fox 43. The setup.
It's not a cult.
The build-up.
It's just a bunch of people who want to see me happy.
The punchline.
You have that here, you stupid ass!
The secrets of comedy from the masters. Raymond on Fox 43. You're watching Fox 43 News at 10 with Evan Forrester, Heather Warner, Jim Buchanan with weather, and Todd Sadowski with sports.
At least 20 people dead in Iraq after a suicide car bomb attack today on an Iraqi police patrol in Kirkuk. Officials say attackers lured the patrol to a busy street by shooting a police officer. When the patrol arrived, a suicide car bomber hit. Meanwhile, the U.S. military is reporting 3 American soldiers have been killed in Habanai and Mosul. Federal officials have unveiled an indictment against the dirty bomb suspect, Jose Padilla. Padilla has been held for more than 3 years as an enemy combatant. A federal grand jury alleges Padilla was part of a U.S.-based conspiracy to commit terror abroad. Today's indictment does not include the government's earlier claims that Padilla allegedly planned attacks inside the United States. And 24-year-old Ahmed Omar Abu Ali is found guilty of joining al-Qaeda and conspiring to assassinate President Bush. A federal jury found the U.S. citizen guilty on 9 counts, including conspiracy to assassinate the president, conspiracy to destroy aircraft, and providing material support to terrorists. He could face life in prison when he's sentenced in February.
It was 42 years ago today that an assassin shot and killed President John F. Kennedy. It happened as he rode in the backseat of a convertible through Dallas, Texas. Since that day, there have been many conspiracy theories about his assassination. A government commission concluded Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone when he shot President Kennedy, but a 1979 Senate committee report found that Oswald probably did not act alone, something many Americans believe to this day. Members of the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals have a new target.
And that new target these days, children. PETA is distributing a comic book called Your Daddy Kills Animals in an attempt to turn youngsters into vegetarians. On the cover, you can see a grinning lunatic gutting a fish. The comic also warns kids to keep their puppies and their kittens away from Dad because he's hooked on killing. Opponents say once again, PETA has gone too far.
PETA is trying as hard as it can to portray the ordinary angler as a demonic, sadistic, cruel killer. This is what PETA does. It paints caricatures of ordinary people to try to convince the rest of us that we shouldn't want to emulate them.
Well, the pamphlet is a companion to a previous comic which painted Mommy as a chicken killer, but PETA claims its only goal is to reduce meat consumption by changing children's eating habits.
State police have identified the man wanted for hitting and killing a York man in his car while fleeing from police. 15-year-old Deshaun Jamison is wanted for the fatal crash that happened last week on South Pine Street in York City. 35-year-old Jorge Nazario was killed inside his car when Jamison ran a red light and hit him. Jamison was being chased because he was inside a stolen car. And state police in York County are looking for the man in these surveillance pictures. Police say the man walked into the community bank on Susquehanna Trail in Shrewsbury Township and gave the teller a note demanding money. The suspect escaped with some cash. Anyone recognizing the suspect is asked to call police.
The mayor of Dauphin County Borough ends up in jail. Police arrested Michael Kraska, mayor of Likens Borough, on Sunday at a Quality Motel in Michigan. Police say a woman called them saying Kraska was passed out in his vehicle. When authorities showed up, Kraska became belligerent towards the woman and police. After yelling at police, Kraska was told he was under arrest, but he apparently resisted when police tried to handcuff him. Kraska is charged with disorderly conduct and resisting and obstructing police. More and more people are opting for gastric bypass surgery as a way to lose a lot of weight. The adjustments patients need to make following the surgery. Now this local woman is dealing with her surgery results. That's coming up.
And Simon Cowell out. Why some say it is likely he will not be a judge during the upcoming American Idol season. That's ahead.
I'm Todd Sadowski. We're on the clock for 60-second sports. We start with a boatload of Big Ten honors for Penn State. The most obvious, Offensive Player of the Year for quarterback Michael Robinson. The senior leads Penn State to their dramatic turnaround with a 10-1 record. Robinson joins Kerry Collins and Curtis Enos as the only Lions to receive the honor. Defensive lineman Tamba Hali is the unanimous choice for Defensive Lineman of the Year. Hali is first in the Big Ten with 11 sacks. And Joe Paterno was named Coach of the Year for the conference. On the ice tonight, the Penguins hosting the Capitals, and look at number 87 for the Pens, the black jersey. Look at him spin and dish to Ziggy Palffy for the goal for the Pens. And a look at the early update scoreboard shows Pittsburgh taking care of the Caps 5-4. The Lightning beat the Flyers in Philly 4-2. Still to come, the Crusaders survived the Thunderbolts in the district championship game, what they're concentrating on as they head into the state quarterfinals coming up in a bit. It's a 60-second look at sports. I'll see you a little later as Fox 43 News at 10 continues.
Fox 43 News Sunday Spotlight, covering the issues important to your community.
It could happen to anybody. You have to be careful.
Every Sunday morning at 10 on Fox 43. Your business deserves the best. The best customers for your quality product. And Fox 43's Market Vision will bring them to you. Learn about your future customers from over $200,000 in local market research. What do they buy? Where do they eat? Do they shop at your competitor? Our Emmy Award-winning Creative Services Department will make you the perfect commercial. Fox 43's Market Vision. It's the best way to reach your customers. For a free consultation, call this number and ask for a Market Vision specialist.
If you're between 50 and 64, self-employed, between jobs, or retiring early, we have health insurance just for you. The AARP Personal Health Insurance Plan, underwritten by United Healthcare, developed especially with you in mind. Call this toll-free number on your screen right now, even if you're not an AARP member yet. You can see any doctor without referrals, and you also have the choice to stay in-network to save money, even when you're traveling in the U.S. Plus, a majority of the country's best hospitals are part of the plan. And you'll get prescription drug benefits. You can choose from a range of options, so it's easier to find a plan for your budget. And the list goes on. Call this toll-free number on your screen right now to learn more about how to qualify. We'll send you a free, no-obligation information kit complete with 10 important questions to ask yourself before you buy. Guidance that can help you make sense of health insurance and determine the best coverage for you. There's more. The AARP Personal Health Insurance Plan offers you support you won't get from most other companies at no extra cost. Nurses who will answer your questions round the clock. Personalized care to give you the help you need, and special online services that can help you track your claims and estimate your costs. And you know it's coverage you can trust. That's because this is the AARP Personal Health Insurance Plan, and it's made especially for you, with flexibility to see any doctor and options for your budget so you're in control of your own health care. Call this toll-free number on your screen right now to find out more. We'll even send you a free guide, yours to keep. So if you're between 50 and 64, remember, life changes. Be ready for it, with health coverage that has all the benefits you need in check. The AARP Personal Health Insurance Plan. Call now.
You're watching Fox 43 News at 10. At 10, it's news. At 11, it's history.
The York Fair will be cutting back on hours next year because of dwindling daytime attendance. After getting complaints from vendors that say they're open during the day with little business, fair directors say cutting daytime hours is something that had to be done.
We had, during this year's fair and prior fairs, we've had occasions when we walk up and down the Midway and a lot of the stands are closed. And so we talk to the people who operate the stands and say, you know, how come you weren't open? We'd like to have you open. And they say, well, there's just nobody here. You know, we can't afford to pay somebody to run the stand when there's nobody here.
So that means starting in 2006, the York Fair hours will now be Monday through Thursday, 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, 10 a.m. until 10 p.m. This week, as part of a special report, we've gone inside the operating room for a gastric bypass surgery.
It is a surgery intended to help severely obese patients lose a lot of weight. Tonight, Fox 43's Kevin Johns has more on the adjustments patients need to make following surgery and an update on the patient we've been following.
It's been 5 months since Anita Bowers underwent gastric bypass surgery.
Okay, 10 cc's in the balloon, Paul.
A procedure where surgeons alter the flow of food, bypassing the stomach, directing it instead to a small pouch.
We want to improve their quality of life more so than the weight loss. We all talk about the weight loss, but we want to get them off all their medications get them back to a healthier lifestyle.
It's more than just the surgery. Patients face many lifestyle changes following the operation. The most significant, their eating habits.
So it's rethinking why you're eating. Am I really hungry, or do I just feel like eating this? Am I eating because I'm upset? Am I eating because it looks good?
They also face strict limitations on what they can eat. The first month or two, strictly liquids, and slowly building up to solid foods.
Very lean proteins, fruits and vegetables, low fat, low sugar. So it's a very healthy diet.
Anita is also exercising 4 to 5 times a week.
It's getting better every day.
She says she has more energy, more mobility, and feels better about herself.
It's just a wonderful feeling losing weight. And I get weight every week, and every week I'm down.
It's not just the physical changes. 5 months after surgery, Anita is also experiencing changes in her overall health.
The knees are good, better, I should say. My blood pressure is getting better.
She says she's also seeing improvements with her sleep apnea. In all, she's lost more than 80 pounds in 5 months, a fact which surely makes it easier for her to sleep at night. In Lancaster County, Kevin Johns, Fox 43, News at 10.
Anita is looking to lose more than 120 pounds, and as you just heard, she is well on her way. Gastric bypass surgery is used only for people considered more than 100 pounds overweight. Well, making things safe one toy at a time. The Pennsylvania Public Interest Research Group Education Fund, or PENPIRG, released its 20th annual Toy Safety Survey. PENPIRG's research focused on 4 categories of toy dangers. They are toys that contain toxic chemicals, ones that pose choking hazards, toys that are dangerously loud, and toys that could pose strangulation. 16 children died from toy-related injuries last year. And for a complete look at the reports, you can log on to our website, fox43.com. And people lined up and waited for hours and hours for Microsoft's newest toy of sorts. The Xbox 360 went on sale at midnight, while this Circuit City didn't open its doors until about 10 o'clock this morning. So most people have been in line since 2 o'clock in the morning, but they say they did not mind.
Actually, despite being here since about 2, I'm getting one of the core systems, which is not the deluxe version. I'm probably going to drop it on eBay and sell it and take the money and pay for my premium system when I get that, I don't know, couple months.
Wheeling and dealing. Many stores aren't expecting to get more Xbox 360s until next year. Some consoles are going for about $2,700 on eBay. The madness.
The madness.
Well, he pioneered the show. It was all about nothing. Seinfeld. What Jerry says about doing another sitcom. That's coming up later in the Hollywood Buzz.
And where folks are getting this early taste of winter. That's just ahead.
And some snow here perhaps on Thanksgiving Day. Yes, indeed. We'll take a look back at when we've had snow on Thanksgiving and the impact of the storm that's coming our way. But first, a look at today's numbers. Our current temperature is 34 degrees, but winds out of the northwest at 12 make it feel like 18. The air pressure is low, but on the rise. And our high temperature today came into that 47 degrees. 39 was the low, and about 1/4 of an inch in the rain gauge for today. Some areas had up to about 1/2 an inch. And we'll be right back.
I did it.
I did it.
I did it. I finally did it. I called 1-888-SMILE-INFO. I found a great dentist in my area
and had a complete smile makeover. It was the best thing I ever did.
Don't be embarrassed anymore.
I'm so much more confident.
1-888-SMILE-INFO is your connection to the finest cosmetic dentistry in the Central PA area, like Dr. Gil Palmieri and Associates in Columbia and Centerville, and Dr. Gordon Bell serving the York area. Call 1-888-SMILE-INFO.
Why wait to be happier?
Tyra.
You guys pulled your money together and you got a place. Now that's all they have, an empty place.
We don't have anything.
You guys need some help.
A place to feel inspired.
1, 2, 3, open your eyes!
A place to feel confident.
I thought I would hang out with Rachel on a couple of dates and be her coach.
Switch the booty as you walk out. You're not switching the booty.
I don't know how to do that.
Tyra. Weekdays at 10 on Fox 43.
I represent Private Lines, this area's personal dating service. We offer more than just a voicemail system. We have a private call feature where you can connect live with other members safely, without ever revealing your identity until you know you're interested. Listen to others' ads to find out what mood they're in. It's a free local call, and we have thousands of local people using our service. Browsing is always free, 24 hours a day. So call us. You're going to have a lot of fun.
In Touch with Charles Stanley.
Sunday at 8 on Fox 43.
Still to come on Fox 43 News at 10. You know him.
Very dreary song. And
Some love him. Why Simon Cowell may not be a judge in the upcoming season of American Idol. It was a Broadway sensation in 1996, taking on some tough issues while telling the stories of life in New York City. When the musical Rent will hit the big screen and the familiar face is casted. 2 more turkeys get excused from the dinner table.
I'm going to grant a pardon this afternoon.
How President Bush decided on the 2 lucky turkeys and where Marshmallow and Yam will live out the rest of their lives. When Fox 43 News at 10 continues. But first, a look at tonight's winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers. Daily numbers 796, Big 4 3007. Cash 5, 5, 6, 20, 31, 35, and your winning match 6 combination 30, 38, 39, 40, 48, and 49. We'll be right back.
The 3-Degree Guarantee is brought to you by N.B. Liebman Furniture Showcase and Subway.
Okay, guys, remember your skills, your interests, and how they affect you in the world of work, okay?
Today's students face a broader, more confusing range of financial and career decisions than ever before. The adults of tomorrow must be prepared for a complex economy. JA Economics for Success helps middle grade students look at careers and make real-world financial decisions through fun, practical hands-on learning. You can help them explore the possibilities. Be a JA volunteer.
My best friend Steve went to a 4-year school for his training. Now I'm working in the kind of job he always talks about. And he's still got 2 years of school left.
Electronics. It's not what it used to be. Electronics and computer repair are now part of virtually every industry, and the demand for trained technicians is growing every day.
I've always dreamed of working at a TV or radio station, right in the middle of all the action. And now, with the right training, I get to live it every day.
Harrisburg Institute of Trade and Technology can get you started. Call 800-884-2731.
This is Fox 43 News at 10, Central Pennsylvania's choice for late news.
Well, the wind's blowing and the snow is flying around. Take a look. Places in North Carolina getting hit with some white stuff. Snow plows out clearing highways this morning in Avery County. Schools had to start a little late as well. Forecasters in that particular area say a heavy snow warning remains in effect for several counties along the North Carolina-Tennessee border.
Actually, looks kind of pretty.
Yeah, and we should get used to that.
The 40-mile-an-hour gusts of wind don't look so pretty, but...
Well, we're going to have possibly a light dusting of snow on Thanksgiving Day in our area, and it's not that it hasn't snowed on Thanksgiving before. In fact, they went back through the record books and take a look. How about 10.3 inches? Woo! That was a snowy Thanksgiving, 1938.
Do you remember that one?
A little bit before my time. 1971, though, I remember that one. 3 inches of snow on the ground, and in 1989, we had 2 inches of snow. And this year, well, there could be anywhere from just a light dusting to a couple of flurries to possibly up to tops, maybe 3 inches in the mountains north and west of Harrisburg. Some snow now in Pennsylvania, lake effect snow. Look at that streaming right across the state. Newcastle, Lawrence, and Mercer counties getting quite a bit of snow now. And there's a snow advisory for Somerset and also Cambria counties for tonight as a snow shower and lake effect snow is in effect there. 19 degrees in Bradford to 39 degrees in Philadelphia. Big storm system going up into New England, and around that, cold, windy conditions. We saw the snow in North Carolina, the front there, now moving off the coast. and the jet stream well to the south. You can see that in the satellite radar combination, that big dip right here, and that's what's causing the lake effect snow showers in New York and Pennsylvania for tonight. But the storm system we're worried about for Thanksgiving is coming out of the western Great Lakes. Let's take a look at it on the Fox 43 Futurecast. Sunny skies tomorrow morning, but watch as the day progresses. This is good, though, for travel in the northeast land or by air. Should be okay. Then we get into tomorrow evening. Watch the snow moving into western Pennsylvania. 10 o'clock, about halfway through the state. Overnight on Wednesday into Thursday morning while the turkey's cooking away. Looks like we'll get some snow showers and an accumulation of snow as well. Here's a cold front that will be following here, and that'll be the end of the snow as it moves through on Thursday afternoon. So things should be clearing out by late in the day on Thursday, but the morning hours, getting to Grandma's house, and then for turkey around noon, 1 o'clock or so, still expect some light snow around the area. Here's our Futurecast model of expected snowfall. The white indicates where maybe 3 to 6 inches of snow. That's in Somerset County, the Laurel Highlands. Here in south central Pennsylvania, well, you can see south of the Turnpike and then east of Interstate 81, practically nothing. Maybe a dusting here in this area. Adams County, York County, Lancaster County, but you get a little bit further north of that, and then we could have maybe 1 to 3 inches of an accumulation. That's kind of the way we see it right now. Here's the storm impact again. Very minor level impact storm. Again, the snow should start maybe around midnight, maybe accumulate 3, 4 o'clock, start to accumulate then through about 1 o'clock on Thanksgiving Day. Again, dusting to maybe 3 inches. It'll be dry and fluffy and very removable with a broom. Here we go for tomorrow, 38 degrees and sunny start, but then clouds on the increase as the day progresses. Snow after midnight, continuing into Thanksgiving morning, midday, clearing out, and then get ready for a brisk, cold shopping weekend coming up. And then 45 degrees for hunting season as the antler deer season opens up then. But yeah, Thanksgiving, kind of a nice festive sort of a snowfall.
Okay.
If you say so.
Yeah.
Very good. Thanks, Jim.
Sure.
American Idol winner Carrie Underwood is doing pretty well for herself. How her new single is faring on the country music charts and her upcoming television special that's coming up.
And what's wrong with this funny money that may have the president of the Philippines a bit upset?
Plus, a clash between Israeli soldiers and some Palestinian students. What caused it? When Fox 43 News at 10 continues.
Oh, the bases were empty on the diamond of my heart when the coach called me up to the plate. I'd been swinging and missing at loving and kissing. My average was .008. So I spit on my hands, knocked the dirt from my spikes, and pointed right toward center field. This time I'm hitting a home run. This time love is for real.
Hey, Dad, can I do a hand bone solo?
Stop it! I've been slumping all season, but now I found a reason. I struck on a love that is true. I used to play the field. I used to be a roamer. But the season's turning around for me now. I finally bagged me a homer.
The classics never get old. Rock with The Simpsons, only on Fox 43.
We're gonna have to cut you off. We're getting some kind of grinding noise on the track.
Hello, and welcome to DirecTV.
It's easy to switch to DirecTV service, and the time to switch is now.
I'm tired of it. My cable bill seems to keep going up.
With DirecTV, you get more for less. Call now and get HBO, Star Super Pack, and Showtime Unlimited. A total of 28 premium channels free for 3 months. Just choose the Total Choice Package with over 135 digital quality channels for only $39.99 a month for the first 3 months. Order now and receive a free DVD player.
Wow, that's a lot more than I get cable.
We just want you to find out for yourself how great DirecTV can be.
Plus, you'll have access to exclusive programming like NFL Sunday Ticket.
That's great.
Call now and get everything you need to switch to DirecTV for free, including free equipment and next-day installation for up to 4 rooms. Get HBO, Star Super Pack, and Showtime Unlimited free for 3 months when you order the Total Choice Package for just $39.99 a month for the first 3 months. Order now and receive a free DVD player. Don't wait another minute. Call DirecTV now.
Oh, Robert, I think you just killed my favorite song of all time. Mary, you can't sing.
First in tonight's Hollywood buzz, American Idol may be losing its 9-star judge. According to the New York Times, contract talks with Simon Cowell are being cited as quote, delicate and extremely expensive. Apparently, the talks are coming down to the wire with not much progress being made. Jesus, take the wheel, take it from my hand. Meantime, country music is welcoming American Idol winner Carrie Underwood with open arms. Her first single, Jesus Take the Wheel, is doing well on the country charts at number 18 this week. And Country Music Television has announced plans to air an hour special devoted to Carrie in December. Jerry Seinfeld will never do another sitcom.
Exactly. They say, what's your show about? I say nothing. There you go.
Jerry says, how could he ever do a better sitcom than Seinfeld? So why do something not as good? Seasons 5 and 6 of Seinfeld are available today on DVD.
Well, how about a little soul with your Thanksgiving meal? James Brown, the godfather of soul, serving up some soul in his hometown of Augusta, Georgia. Dressed in his patriotic best, as you can see, he handed out free turkeys to people in need.
So I want you to know that we thank you so very, very much. And like I said, only God can put this together. Thank the media, thank Mr. Champ Walker, but he's doing a fantastic job. He and the mayor, and we want you to know that we love you. God bless you. Let's finish feeding these people.
And as you were able to see earlier, you can see now some of the turkey recipients got a little holiday performance as well.
Very nice.
The Pulitzer Prize-winning musical production Rent is coming to movie theaters.
As Fox's Claudia Cowan explains, it's coming to the big screen with much of its original cast.
It was a Broadway sensation in 1996, taking on some tough issues while telling the stories of 7 friends in New York City. Now, Rent is hoping to follow Chicago's box office success by adapting its more challenging subject matter for the big screen.
It's human stories, and so you get so caught up into it. It's so beautiful, and it's celebratory.
The HIV angle may be less of a headline than it was 15 years ago, but the cast says there's much more to the story.
It's never presented in a way where it's about them being gay or it's about them having HIV. It's just about their lives and their sort of trials and tribulations and their struggles.
The film version reunites most of the original Broadway cast, who credit the music with making it a blockbuster.
Music communicates on a more visceral, direct level to people's core in a way. It's not the words alone, it's the music as a way in.
The music in the show is incredible, and it's actually not just a rock show.
In a lot of ways, as much as it's been really sort of like scary, nerve-wracking to be joining a group that's already done it already and being one of the few people who's new.
In Hollywood, Claudia Cowan, Fox News.
And Rent will be out tomorrow night in theaters.
That's right.
Well, their lives were saved in the nick of time. President Bush saves 2 turkeys from the dinner table. Now that they've been pardoned, where are they headed now?
And talk about a CAT scan, why this lioness is undergoing some medical procedures in tonight's Worldview.
Plus, where hundreds are lining up to see a statue of Jesus, which is apparently bleeding. See for yourself as the 10 o'clock news continues.
Friday is the Ben & Furniture Warehouse Home for Thanksgiving 5-year zero financing. It's $4 million of quality and value in all the newest styles and fabrics designed for your comfort and budget at Lancaster County's largest independently owned furniture store. Plus 5-year zero financing. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Don't miss it.
The Ben & Furniture Warehouse. Values you can live with.
I have no idea how this happened. The ball bounced off a spaceship. I don't know how my goldfish got in a blender.
You'd think when they get older, the excuses get better.
That's when I blacked out.
Think again.
Well, I was in jail. I have a twin brother.
Can't wait to hear how you get out of this one. This fall, Judge Alex takes on the losers, liars, and cheats in an all-new court show.
I'm not believing anything you're telling me.
Judge Alex, weekdays at noon on Fox 43. If you have a tip for our news team, call the Fox 43 News line at 1-888-FOX-WPMT.
I'm Gary Cartwright, owner of Private Lines. Since 1991, we've been connecting local singles. I've seen a lot of great things happen. Marriages, long-term romances, people with no social life suddenly discover they can have one. Unlike other voice personals, with Private Lines, you're always talking to local people. someone in your city, not 300 miles away. You can hear their voice, contact them if you wish. You're in full control. Give us a try. I guarantee you're going to have a lot of fun.
This is 105.7 The X.
I'm Nipsey.
I'm Earl.
And I'm Jen Shade.
The People's Morning Show is coming out.
We're going to come out and we're going to meet all of you one by one. We get real people and a real show.
It's about real people.
Goal is to become a household name like Spatula.
Real fun.
I mean, we have as much fun as it sounds like we're having.
Yeah. Payday's 15th and the last day of the month.
The People's Morning Show. Listen to 105.7 The X with Nipsey, Earl, and Jen Shade.
We didn't even get to see the land.
First in tonight's Worldview, Israeli soldiers put up a fight as Palestinian students try to cross a border checkpoint. The Palestinians were on their way to the Ibrahimi school when Israeli troops asked them to go through an inspection. The students started kicking the barrier, shouting, "God is great." The whole thing escalated, forcing the Israelis to use tear gas to get the students to back off. Hundreds are lining up in Colombia to see a statue of Jesus, which is apparently bleeding. The faithful lining up at a small church to witness it. Among songs and prayers to the statue, many asked for miracles. The statue is now in Bogota, where it will be examined by scientists who will determine exactly what is going on. Some funny money showing up in the Philippines, not fakes, but bills with a spelling error. The new 100 peso banknotes were issued with the president's name misspelled. Check it out. Instead of Arroyo for President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, it's spelled ARROVO. Oops. Despite the mistake, the money will still be circulated. And take a look, a genuine CAT scan. Zookeepers in Haifa wanted to see if this 2.5-year-old lioness named Gov was suffering any problems with her skull, which are common for cats born in captivity. They waited until dark and hooked her up to a CAT scan machine. And much to everyone's relief, the brain scan showed the lioness is in perfect health. Well, this Thanksgiving, the White House will not be serving marshmallow and yam.
We're talking about turkeys. President Bush pardoned the birds in Washington, D.C. today. Marshmallow, turkey was on hand to receive the official pardon, but for some reason, yam couldn't make it. President Bush says these turkeys can thank democracy for their freedom from the dinner table.
There was a nationwide election on the White House website. In the end, the voters made the choice, and it was a close election. You might say it was neck and neck. I'm going to grant a pardon this afternoon.
Well, both Marshmallow and Yam will be the grand marshals of the Disneyland Thanksgiving Parade in California. Then they will live out the rest of their lives on the West Coast. Well, it's a day to remember for Pennsylvania bear hunters.
Ideal conditions make the first day of the season a record breaker. How many bears were taken and why the total is not a total surprise. That's coming up.
And the 10-day trend, the Long Ranger is coming up. First, tonight's 3-degree guaranteed challenger. It is Heather Henschel of East Petersburg. 45 was the forecasted high. The official high came in at 47, so within our 3-degree guarantee. And Heather gets a Fox 43 umbrella for entering the contest and being selected. We'll be right back.
Your business deserves the best customers for your quality product. And Fox 43's Market Vision will bring them to you. Learn about your future customers from over $200,000 in local market research. What do they buy? Where do they eat? Do they shop at your competitor? Our Emmy Award-winning creative services department will make you the perfect commercial. Fox 43's Market Vision. It's the best way to reach your customers. For a free consultation, call this number and ask for a Market Vision specialist.
Welcome to DirecTV.
It's easy to switch to DirecTV service, and the time to switch is now.
I'm tired of it. My cable bill seems to keep going up.
With DirecTV, you get more for less. Call now and get HBO, Star Super Pack, and Showtime Unlimited. A total of 28 premium channels free for 3 months. Just choose the Total Choice package with over 135 digital quality channels for only $39.99 a month for the first 3 months. Order now and receive a free portable DVD player.
Wow, that's a lot more than I get from cable.
We just want you to find out for yourself how great DirecTV can be.
Plus, you'll have access to exclusive programming like NFL Sunday Ticket.
That's great.
Call now and get everything you need to switch to DirecTV for free, including free equipment and next-day installation for up to 4 rooms. Get HBO, Star Super Pack, and Showtime Unlimited free for 3 months when you order the Total Choice package for just $39.99 a month for the first 3 months. Order now and receive a free portable DVD player. Don't wait another minute. Call DirecTV now.
You've always wanted to lose that weight. Weeknights and weekends, you don't have to stay up till 11 for your late news. Watch Fox 43 News at 10.
Fred, you still need to choose a Medicare drug plan.
Oh, the big fight's about to start.
Well, you don't want a big fight to start in here, do you? Besides, you could be saving money.
Wait just a minute. How much?
Says here Pacificare could save you hundreds, even thousands of dollars.
Thousands?
One thing the good old days didn't have is Medicare drug coverage. Now, if you're Medicare eligible, Prescription Solutions from Pacificare makes the new drug coverage even better, offering a variety of plans starting under $23 a month in many states, with no $250 Medicare plan deductible. Call us anytime, 24 hours a day, to get our free prescription drug plan information kit. In addition to our Medicare drug plans, Pacificare also offers dental and vision programs starting at just $5 a month. Call now to learn how to get coverage starting January 1st. If Fred could have done it, he would have.
You're watching Fox 43 News at 10 with Todd Sadowski's Sports Report.
With a knockout punch to the Spartans. Robinson takes off. Tries to make 2 men miss. He does. Michael Robinson to the 5. Touchdown, Penn State. It's vintage M-Rob. No surprise to see Michael Robinson elected Offensive Player of the Year in the Big Ten today. He's the 3rd Lion to receive the honor, along with Kerry Collins and Curtis Enos. Tamba Hali, the conference's Defensive Lineman of the Year. He leads the Big Ten with 11 sacks. Penn State well represented on this year's first team. Let's put the faces to the names. In addition to Robinson and Hali, linebacker Paul Puslesny, Alan Zamitis, Scott Paxson, Levi Brown, and Calvin Lowry are all named to the squad. And, of course, Joe Paterno honored as the conference's Coach of the Year. Steelers fans still horrified at the performance of Tommy Maddox on Sunday can rest easy. Big Ben is back. Roethlisberger returns just in time. Pittsburgh travels to Indianapolis on Monday night to face the unbeaten Colts. He's missed the last 3 weeks after having knee surgery November 3rd. Roethlisberger listed as probable for this week's game. The Steelers are 7-3 overall, 0-2 when Maddox is the starter. Pittsburgh currently tied with the Bengals at the top of the AFC North Division, and Cincinnati plays the Ravens this weekend. Any Eagles fans still holding out hope that Donovan McNabb will be back on the field this year can finally give up. The Eagles placed McNabb on the injured reserve list, officially ending his season today. Former Mannheim Central star Jeff Smoker no longer on the Birds practice squad. Smoker has been signed to the St. Louis Rams practice team. And we have a hearty serving of NFL on Turkey Day with the Detroit Lions hosting Michael Vick and the Falcons kickoff 12:30 on Thanksgiving. Lancaster Catholic is undefeated, 12-0, and the District 3 AA champions. But they're not satisfied with all the success. The Crusaders are still striving for more. Now that their district gold medals are secured, they begin their quest for a state title Friday night against Montoursville. Lancaster Catholic is a disciplined bunch that will not beat themselves. The Crusaders know good execution is what keeps your season alive, whether you are considered the favorite or the underdog.
Well, I think this football team, out of expectations at the beginning of the year, had a big target on their back, and they've lived up week to week for their expectations. So now, anything after winning district championship is icing on the cake, so to speak. But these kids stay focused.
We always seem to be the underdog, even though we're undefeated, and we might be underdog again. And if not, it doesn't matter. We'll be fired up either way.
The Crusaders are on the road this Friday night to play Montoursville. The game held at Shamokin Area High School. Kickoff is 7 p.m. And one of the area's best swimmers made her college plans public today. Hempfield's Lisa McDonald officially signed with the University of Pittsburgh.
Last season, McDonald earned All-American honors and ranked 7th in the nation for the 100 backstroke. Lisa felt Pitt was a great fit in the pool and out.
I went to Pitt twice, and the second time I was out there, I just fell in love with the city, and the girls on the team are amazing, and just the whole chemistry of the team. And I just felt like I fit in really well there, and I know that's a program where I can grow as a swimmer and academically.
Lisa chose Pitt over Purdue and the University of Virginia. The first day numbers are unprecedented. Pennsylvania hunters harvested over 2,000 bears in the first day alone. That's more than the amount taken during an entire season in past years. The Game Commission says conditions were ideal for the first day on Monday. Fall food conditions also good for the bears, so they knew if the weather cooperated, the harvest numbers would be larger than normal. Less than 1,600 bears were taken in the first day last year. The state's bear population is around 15,000. The season continues through tomorrow. And finally tonight, both the Flyers and Penguins on their home ice tonight. Mixed results. The Flyers lose, but the Penguins win 5-4 against the Capitals. So to recap, Big Ben back in, Donovan done. He's finished for the year.
In a nutshell.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Todd.
Sure.
And Jim, snow's coming, but it's going to hold off for the big travel day for tomorrow, right?
Yeah, storm arriving overnight and then Thanksgiving morning, so that's the good news there. Kind of a minor impact, but sort of high anxiety because it's first snow and maybe a travel risk a little bit higher because of that. 41 for your high on Thanksgiving Day. And then the shopping weekend, boy, it looks very cold. 34 for Friday, Saturday 37 degrees, and Sunday 41. And we get into the mid-40s for the beginning of next week. Next chance for precipitation looks like the form of rain will be on Wednesday of the following week. But, yeah, it could be a little bit of a white Thanksgiving.
All right, very good. Thanks, Jim, and
sure.
Hope everybody has safe travels out there tomorrow. And thanks for joining us tonight for Fox 43 News at 10.
Seinfeld's up next. Back tomorrow night at 10. Hope you are too. Have a good night.
I know